G'day viewers, Retro Man here. Today I'll be unboxing Quentin Tarantino's cinema book called Cinema Speculation. Stay tuned for more.
Coming to you from a basement studio somewhere down under, it's the 80s Show with Australia's Retro Man. On tonight's show, Retro Man unboxes Quentin Tarantino's book, Cinema Speculation. Well, what are we waiting for? Lights, camera, Retro Man.
G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s Show. Now, Quentin Tarantino is a real force in the entertainment industry, and today I'll be unboxing his book. I have the package right here. It's called Cinema Speculation. Now, Tarantino, we all know him. He rose to prominence in the early 90s with that very creative yet profane gangster sort of crime film, Reservoir Dogs. And then shortly after that, he came out with Pulp Fiction and blew everyone away. I mean, that film with John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, some people think is one of the best of all time. And in recent times, I mean, he's tried to do revisionist history, and that film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that he did with Leo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt was definitely a film with a lot of creative energy. And it wasn't too long ago that he had a novelisation out on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that actually filled in some of the blanks with those characters. But he's always hinted, Tarantino, that he's going to do a movie book of some description, and I have it here today. This is the package. Yes, I couldn't help myself. I've been shopping on Amazon again, so this is it. Let's crack it open, guys. I mean, I've got my silver snippers here, so let's have a look at the new book from Quentin Tarantino. So, chop, chop, chop. That's it. So, let's take a look, guys. Here we go. That's it right there. Quentin Tarantino, Cinema Speculation. So by the looks of it, we have a picture on the front of Steve McQueen and director Sam Peckinpah on the set of The Getaway. So this should be interesting. That was an early 70s film. But first, let's get rid of this package. And guys, I'm sure you want to take a look inside this one. So come with me and let's check out Quentin Tarantino's Cinema Speculation. So this is the cover of Quentin Tarantino, Cinema Speculation, and there's a pic here of Mr. McQueen and Mr. Peckinpah on the set of The Getaway. There's a lot of blank space at the top here, but there's some orange styling, and that's the side spine there. Quentin Tarantino, Cinema Speculation, and I'll flip it over to the back. And surprisingly, there's no picture of Tarantino on the back, but there's a bit of a write-up here, the long-awaited first work of non-fiction from the author of the #1 New York Times best-selling Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a deliriously entertaining, wickedly intelligent cinema book as unique and creative as anything by Quentin Tarantino. So there's a bit of a write-up there, but let's check it out, guys. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So we've got Cinema Speculation again, and for a third time, Cinema Speculation. Okay. Little Q watching big movies. So, is that right? There's no table of contents by the looks of it. Tarantino wants us to go on a journey here, and he doesn't want to let us in on what might be happening next. So Little Q watching big movies is obviously referring to Tarantino's early life, where he was watching films that he probably shouldn't have been seeing at that tender age. So that must be referring to that. And as I flick through here, these must represent chapter changes. So the first film is Bullet. So yes, this book is very detailed, full of text, and that's another chapter indent. And what do we have? Dirty Harry. So Tarantino wants us to go on a bit of a journey, and he's a bit cagey about the contents within, which kind of suits the unpredictability of him and his movies. Well, there is some photos here, the true facts behind Bela Lugosi's tragic drug addiction. So basically, and a poster there for Taxi Driver and The Farmer on a double bill. So really, there's no other photos. Oh, Paradise Alley was Stallone. There's no other photos in this thing. And very detailed, very informative, and I'm sure it should be a very in-depth read. So there we have it, guys. Quentin Tarantino, cinema speculation, a deep dive into films of the 70s. I'm certainly looking forward to reading this one. In the meantime, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching the 80s show because you never know what's going to pop up next. Anyway, guys, this is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and just as cool as Quentin Tarantino. Please subscribe and good night, viewers.